Hi, I'm Beth Adair. I am an artist. I'm in my second year of study at the University of Gloucestershire. My art is it can be very political at times. It's always very current. Lately I'm dealing with the issues regarding gender and how we see ourselves and how we choose to identify and why we choose those things and the journey of finding our own identity. My art deals with a lot of lgbtq issues, being a queer person myself. So I'm making this film just to show people. Everyone has a story, everyone has a journey, we are individuals, and just because they are gay does not mean you can put them in that gay box of that's what gay people are like or that's what trans people are like. And the aim of this film is to discover people's stories and show that they are real. These are real people. And to show that everyone is different and that's okay, but to also explore the different ways people choose to identify. So whether that's as gay, straight or whatever, but how they got to that point. How did they find out that, you know what, this is who I am? Because as someone who's very comfortable in who I am, I mean, I have the odd day where, you know, oh, I don't like how I look today or that kind of thing, but in general I am very comfortable with who I am as a person, and it's only through a long journey of, it sounds really cliche, but self-discovery over a while, that I've got to this point where, you know what, I'm okay that I'm 25 and I've been through a lot, and I'm okay that I'm pansexual, and that's okay that I'm not straight, and it's okay that I'm plus size and I love my body and I'm proud of it, and that's okay. And I'm forever being told in the media that, like, you should be ashamed of that you're over a size 10. No, I'm very proud of my body and I love who I am, and I want to discover that in other people. I want to find out why or how they got to the place they are now. Like, how did you discover who you are now? Whether that's something they're still changing, they're ever developing. I mean, I'm very aware that I'm still developing as a person. I don't think that I'm going to be the same person now as I am when I'm 30. But I'm very comfortable with who I am now, and I want to discover people's journeys and share them with other people. So that's the point of this film I'm making. Yeah, I hope throughout this film I'm going to be vlogging and documenting. So this is my first documentation of my first interview. I'm having an interview with a person called Remy. They are from Australia. I'm using the term they because, as far as I'm aware, they are non-binary. I will soon find out. I'm about to have an interview with them in a couple of hours. I just want to just have a chat with them, really, and find out how they got to where they are. How did they find out and settle on the term non-binary? How did they know that, do you know what, I've always been a bit weird, I've always not fit in, I've always felt like I didn't fit in, and I want to go get quite deep and just find out, like, how did you get to the place you are now. I've got many interviews lined up, from gay people, from straight people, from lesbian people, from trans people, the whole spectrum of the LGBTQ, really. And I've chosen those people because I feel like they've got a story to tell. I think their story is important to tell. Being someone who feels that they haven't always fit in, being part of that community has helped me just as a person to be like, you know what, I'm not alone, and that's such a relief to find out that you're not the only one. And through discovering the community, I've heard a lot of harrowing stories and like people's journeys. It's not an easy journey, it's a difficult one. People don't choose to be gay, people don't choose to be trans. I mean, people wouldn't choose that. It's not a choice that, you know, you wouldn't choose to have to go through all of those surgeries or take all those hormones or be a victim of homophobia. Like, you wouldn't choose those things. And I feel very lucky because in that respect, through my life so far, I've had it pretty easy. You know, I've had the odd comment when I was younger, but in general I've had it very easy. And I feel like through this film I'm going to discover a lot about myself, but also about how I treat other people, but also a new respect for how people get through things, and I'm looking forward to that. So throughout this whole journey, I plan to document before and after every interview that I'm doing. So I will make a video beforehand to sort of discuss who I'm interviewing with, what I know about them so far, and then I will do another interview to sort of reflect on how I think the interview went, what I learnt, what new terms I've learned, just any sort of discovery, really. This whole journey, well, this whole film is a journey in itself, and it's a journey of discovery, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'm just gonna prepare and get ready to film with them, and I will get back to you later.